You are watching Khaos Crypto News, the crypto news that you need to know.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Khaos Crypto News, the crypto news that you need to know. This is the greatest animated crypto news channel in the world, everybody. Don't forget that. We're getting started today. We got a new format, and we got several news articles to talk about that I think you're going to enjoy. So let's jump right into it. All right, so the first thing that we got to talk about is Midjourney has killed the free AI image generator access after an explosion of deepfakes. Say goodbye to popes and puffer coats. The popular text-to-image platform is hitting pause to combat deepfakes. Midjourney, the company behind the eponymous popular text-to-image AI generator, has shut off access to its free trial version following a rise in viral deepfakes generated by its technology. Due to a combination of extraordinary demand and trial abuse, we are temporarily disabling free trials until we have our next improvements to the system deployed. Earlier this week, photos of Pope Francis wearing a super stylish white puffer jacket and a diamond-encrusted necklace swept across the web. Last week, Donald Trump was arrested in a spate of photos that went viral. Now, interestingly enough, a user here says, they literally say it's because of high demand and abuse of the free trial. Nothing about it to combat deepfakes. Pretty interesting there. It could just be fake news. Moving on here. Crypto wallet provider Ledger has raised $109 million as demand for self-custody soars. Hardware wallet Ledger has raised 100 million euros, placing its valuation at 1.3 billion euros. So that's pretty exciting stuff that people are starting to adopt self-custody in the face of all this crap that's happening. Interesting article here. It looks like someone was front-running Binance users. So who was it? Well, information revealed in January indicated that the owner of 16 different Ethereum addresses profited by purchasing tokens shortly before they were listed on Binance. An entity with control over multiple Ethereum addresses had consistently purchased cryptocurrencies prior to the listing, selling them for $1 million profit after the event. The article refers to 16 cases from an on-chain analysis perspective, demonstrating how the mysterious entity was aware of Binance listings several days in advance and how it was unlikely to be carried out by someone with little experience in concealing their tracks. CZ claims that the exchange froze $2 million associated with the addresses in question, but does not say whether Binance employees were involved. Sure sounds like somebody there was. Traders are now demanding an investigation into the illegal use of insider information in these multiple front-run instances. However, the burden of proving illegal access to privileged information may prove quite difficult for prosecutors. At first glance, the accusations about front-running Binance listings appear to be reasonable. However, the on-chain data and numerous instances of sheer luck in purchasing crypto on decentralized exchanges prior to the listing on Binance may not constitute a crime. The Coinbase front-run involved wire fraud. Now here's where the crime may come into play. There are no specific laws or regulations prohibiting front-running in these types of investments. The most notorious case of insider trading activity involving a former product manager at Coinbase ultimately involved wire fraud. Under U.S. federal law, wire fraud is defined as a crime that involves a scheme to defraud others with the use of interstate wire communications, including electronic formats. One needs to prove that the information was illegally acquired. So front-running in securities is often associated with insider trading, which is illegal. However, insider trading typically involves trading securities based on material, non-public information. Since non-security investments do not involve securities, the concept of insider trading does not apply. Interesting information there. So these guys are saying that crypto's not a security at all, including XRP, because then, how could it be? I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm hoping that's what we're going to see, but if they can't do anything regarding this front running and insider information, then, that should be a blanket statement right there. All right, moving on to the next article. Some Cardano news here for you. Cardano is poised for ultra bullish surge following the latest Hydra upgrade development milestone. Cardano and the upcoming Hydra upgrade is poised to take it to the next level. Hydra is a scalability layer 2 solution allowing developers to add specialized smart contracts on top of Cardano. The protocol is expected to boost transaction speed. It will also address the network's security and scalability capabilities. Last week, Cardano developers held their monthly meeting where they outlined the current progress of the Hydra head and showcased its demo, which is already running on the mainnet. That said, although the mainnet launch date remains unclear, the development progress of the Hydra protocol has been met with high expectations, as its success is crucial to Cardano's continued growth and adoption. Furthermore, with its scalability solutions, including those brought by the Vasil upgrade, ADA, the native coin for the Cardano network, is well poised to surge as more users and projects onboard the network. I've been holder of Cardano for a long time, but I don't have a lot of it. It hasn't really done anything, and honestly, I sold about a third of what I had recently to put it into XRP for obvious reasons. So, not financial advice, but take that for what you will. Now, are you prepping for the bull run? Because apparently these meme coins should be on your radar. Not a ton to talk about here, but it's saying Dogecoin, it's saying Shiba, and it's saying Flocky. You know what I'm not seeing on here? XR Doge, XOge, the XRPL tokens, even, XStick, it's sort of a meme token with a bunch of utility. That could definitely be a meme token coming into the next bull run. Keep your eyes out for that. Although, again, I don't really necessarily play around with these types of meme coin investments simply because I'm not into the whole thing, to be honest. It's kind of silly if you ask me, and I just don't know if there's real value there. I am holding some XOge and some XR Doge, full disclosure, because I am a part of Reaper, so I'm getting airdrops from them, of course, and I will be holding those to see what happens. I am excited about XR Doge a lot, and excited to see what happened with, or what happens in the future with XOge's crazy multi-blockchain utility that they got. Moving on, killer use case. Citi says trillions in assets could be tokenized by 2030. The private equity market to become the most tokenized asset class because it is more liquid and can be fractionalized. The firm forecasting the market to reach between 4 trillion and 5 trillion by 2030. Unreal. The market would have an 80-fold increase from the current value of assets locked on blockchains if that happened. 1 trillion of distributed ledger technology is based trade finance volumes by 2030. Sorry, let me go ahead on that one again. 1 trillion of distributed ledger technology based trade finances volumes by 2030. So they're expecting just distributed ledger, XRP, to have over 1 trillion in volume within the next few years, which is absolutely incredible. Now we got ChatGPT back in the news yet again. ChatGPT creator OpenAI accused of violating federal trade law. And as soon as we get into the Khaos verse later, we're going to be talking a little bit more about this, so stay tuned for that. The Center for AI and Digital Policy filed a formal complaint with the U.S. Federal Trade Commission accusing OpenAI, creator of the wildly popular ChatGPT, of violating Section 5 of the FTC Act that targets deceptive and unfair practices. Shout out, Dave. Can you speak on the similarities and connections between the Ethereum logo and Antarctica flag? Not off the top of my head. I'm not really into Ethereum personally, so... moving on here, the FTC has a clear responsibility to investigate and prohibit unfair and deceptive trade practices. We believe that the FTC should look closely at OpenAI and GPT-4. Not coincidentally, the FTC updated the act last month to include language directed at developers of artificial intelligence programs like OpenAI. The agency advised developers to avoid exaggerating their capabilities, making deceptive performance claims, or promising superiority over non-AI products without adequate proof. The FTC also warned developers to explore potential risks and impacts before launch. You need to know about the reasonably foreseeable risks and impact of your AI product before putting it on the market, the agency wrote. If something goes wrong, maybe it fails or yields biased results, you can't just blame a third-party developer of the technology, and you can't say you're not responsible because that technology is a black box you can't understand or didn't know how to test. And just thinking a little bit more, if you're still with me here, Dave, how does the Ethereum logo and Antarctica flag have any similarities? As far as I know, the Ethereum logo is a diamond shape. Unless I maybe missed something here, something new came out or otherwise, but let me know. We got a couple more articles to talk about today. It is Friday after all, and we got a busy day in the Reaper community. We're starting debt reaping today. If you're not familiar, y'all gotta check that out because the beta testers are getting our first taste. Now, talking about Trump's NFT sales, the sales volume soared 461% following Trump's indictment. Trump has lashed out at the news of his indictment, calling it political persecution. Donald Trump's NFT collection sales volume rose 461% to $185,000 in the last 24 hours, despite a grand jury indictment on March 30th. The floor price of the collection went from a low of 0.145 Ethereum recorded in January 6th to a high of 0.675 on February 13th. In a lengthy statement posted on Truth Social, Trump added, "This is an attack on our country, the likes of which we have never been seen before. It's likewise a continuing attack on our once free and fair elections. The USA is now a third world nation, a nation in serious decline. So sad, so wrong." The former president is expected to appear for arraignment on Tuesday. The report added that he would be fingerprinted, photographed, and processed for arrest. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Both are diamond shaped. Same. Let me check out the Antarctica logo here in just one sec. We'll finish this with this last article and we'll dig into it quick. Bitcoin price prediction as Bitcoin rally intensifies a 20 billion trading volume. Can Bitcoin reach $30,000 this week? Now, 3 weeks ago roughly, we were talking about, can Bitcoin reach $30,000 in the Chaosverse? And I mean, it's kind of one of those things. Everyone's just always throwing out these numbers, shooting it up. Hey, let's, shoot for this number. And then often it does the opposite. So one thing to keep in mind when trading is if the market is all thinking one thing's going to happen, it might be a good idea to realize the potential for the opposite happening. Not much really to talk about here, but as I'm sure you already know, the future of Bitcoin appears bright with experts forecasting a price surge. So Srinivasan, a former Coinbase executive, has bet $2 million that Bitcoin will reach a value of $1 million within 90 days, and that was a few weeks ago already, at least. Meanwhile, Marshall Beard, the chief strategy officer of U.S. cryptocurrency exchange Gemini, anticipates that Bitcoin will reach $100,000 this year. So, I mean, I think it will go to at least 100,000 personally, but I'm not really into doing the price predictions. Let's check out this Antarctica logo here and see what comes up. The Antarctica flag. Okay, Antarctica flag. Oh, interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. Wow. I'm not really sure what to say about that. Holy crap. And it says it has to do with the climate crisis. Okay. Interesting. I mean, Ethereum trying to go proof of stake rather than proof of work, I guess, would be a nod towards that to try to reduce emissions and reduce the amount of pollution and stuff. So, I mean, that's interesting. I really don't know what to say. I'm going to have to think about this a little bit more before I give you a deeper answer, but thanks for pointing that out. That is super fascinating. That is the Ethereum logo, 100%. Wow. Well, folks, there you have it. I want to give you a thank you all for watching, and thanks for your time, of course. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 400 subscribers. That's super exciting, and thanks for watching. We are going to catch you in the next episode. We got In the Chaosverse later today. We got karaoke happening on Twitter, and what else do we have? Oh yeah, debt reaping is starting today, folks. So make sure you check out Reaper Financial if you haven't already. Catch you all in the next one. Take care. Dave, I'm catching that last comment there. I don't know if that's true, but I guess we'll all have to see. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here, so. All right, folks, we're out of here. Take care.